Alright guys, welcome back to another video from Evolutions. Before we get started on this review, I just want to give a quick shout out and thank you to Jeff Weiler, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, for letting me review this gorgeous 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. So getting started on this review, alright, honestly my initial impressions of this, I don't like it. But I will say this, towards the end of this video, I will basically do a little twist on it because I like it, but I don't like it. But first, before I start this review, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for getting us to 100 subscribers. Right now, last time I checked, we're at 103 subscribers, and I want to give a big thank you to each and every one of you guys for getting us to that point. And I hope we can basically keep doing videos like this. And plus on top of that, you know, doing videos with all of you. Like Kasha and I did mention before, make sure you guys watch our previous video that went up this past Monday. We're going to talk about our 150 subscriber giveaway, and actually it's for all of you, so make sure you guys tune into that video. So, talking about the 2020 Jeep Gladiator, right? Like I said, I don't like it. It rides hard. There's so much wind noise in it, especially at highway speed. You cannot even talk to your passenger at all. And it's just, there's a lot of problems that I can see with this car. However, all right, I know the kind of people that buy this, and I know a lot of you guys are gonna jump down to the comments saying, oh, you know, F your opinion, blah, 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 Jeep's the best. I will say this, if I was looking for a straight off-road car just to buy out of the box in the factory, this without a doubt would be it. I mean, you have all of the off-roading features that you need, from disconnecting your sway bars to putting it in 4 high, 4 low, or 2-wheel drive, whichever you need, as well as you also have the extra off-roading feature. And this thing, without a doubt, it honestly won my heart over as soon as I took the roof off. And like I said, you may be saying, you know, Ramel, what does the roof do anything? Taking the tops off of this, honestly, just like really, like, it put a huge smile on my face as soon as I started driving it. And plus on top of that, the Jeep country, whatever you want to call it, the Jeep family, every time I see a Jeep owner, they're always giving me that, like, that nod, you know, thumbs up or like nod up, you know what I mean? And it actually, like, it's like a family, honestly. And like I said, this isn't my car, obviously. I honestly had an idea of buying it for the simple fact because of the roof. I mean, would I want to buy, you know, a Jeep that's, you know, $50,000 just because it takes the roof off? Not really. However, if I was going to go off-roading quite a bit, you know, go to the beach every day, this would be it. And I do completely understand where, you know, a lot of the people that own Jeeps, why they have them. Before probably about 3-4 months ago, I drove just a regular base Gladiator, nothing really in it. It had just a regular basic touchscreen in it. There was nothing, like, no creature comforts like this one has in it, and it sucked. We kept the roof on the entire time, and like I said, it sucked. It rides hard. The gas mileage is abysmal. There's no gas mileage whatsoever in this thing. And there's a lot of negatives about this. And I'm not saying that to dog on the, you know, Jeep or, you know, anybody that owns a Jeep whatsoever. It's just my full honest review and opinion of it. But like I said, as soon as I took those tops off, my opinion went a complete 180. Then I actually originally understood what, you know, the Jeep Gladiator is meant to do. I didn't go, you know, on a trail at all, or, you know, actually go off-roading with it like that. But I did go through some back little woods, if you will. And like I said, me doing just those two things really changed my opinion of it. Now, when it first came out, I had my doubts, obviously, like anybody does when a brand new car comes out. You know, it's not a real Jeep, it's, you know, a truck, or it's a Dodge Ram, or whatever you want to call it. It really isn't. And like I said, it's basically in a class of its own. I really can't think of another car manufacturer that can do what this Jeep will do, to be honest with you. And I have a more of a friend of mine, Eddie X, who has the Eddie X YouTube channel, and him and I actually had a conversation back a few months ago when I posted my driving impressions originally of the Jeep Gladiator, and he actually bought one. So first, I want to give a shout out to Eddie X too for, you know, going out buying one also. But like I said, after me not really testing it out, not really, you know, seeing what it could actually do, and plus the owner was beside it, I really didn't go fully in depth with the car like I really wanted to. It honestly, and you're gonna cut me off, okay? God, I do not like Columbus whatsoever. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, Eddie X bought one, and he actually likes it. He uses it, you know, to carry around his camera equipment and everything else that he told me. And like I said, it's just, I personally, if I had to go out and buy a truck right now, honestly, that Ram that we drove last week, that would be it. That one had, you know, the air ride, it rode smooth, it had, you know, the big 5.7 Hemi V8. This is the complete opposite of that. When you think of Jeep, you think of, you know, off-roading, you know, old school, like war, army, and everything else. And that's exactly, honestly, what this still has. You can still feel that soul that the original Jeep came out with, that this still has in it. And like I said, it's a very real experience when you basically go out, take it for a drive, take it how you want to, take the roof off and actually get the full experience of what it can do. It makes it, that's what I love about it. Now, as you guys can hear right now, I'm going about 50 miles an hour, and I'm pretty sure you guys can hear all the wind noise that, you know, it's going around a Jeep right now, and that's only at 50. Like I said, me on the highway doing about 70, 75 or so, it's really bad. I mean, it's horrible, to be completely honest with you. And with that being said too, do I feel like there's a lot of improvements? Oh, without a doubt, yes. But just like I stated before, do I understand why people go out and buy these things? Without a doubt, yes. Like I said, for that split little second, I had an idea of me going out buying one, you know, pretty soon. But I'm like, at the same time too, I will be dailying it. I'll probably trade the ball and actually daily it. And as a daily car, I don't like it. Just because of, you know, like I said, it rides hard. The gas mileage is horrible. That's really basically those two things. And like I said, it rides hard. The gas mileage is horrible, and the comfort is just not really there for me. But like I said before, also, if I were to go off-roading, right? If I were to go to the beach, this would be it. I mean, you take the T-tops off and you just sit back and just cruise, all right? And that's exactly what I like. Now, for being such a big truck on the outside, the interior is actually pretty small. I mean, honestly, like, here's the size of my fist. I can barely fit my fist in between the door and the steering wheel. And I mean, that's another downside that I see of it. And on top of that too, there's not really much power at all. It's obviously the 3.6 liter Pentastor Chrysler V6. And like I said, there's just no power in it whatsoever. I mean, you floor it. And number one, it takes forever for a transmission to get up to what you need to do. And number two, there's a lot of engine noise. And as you guys can hear right now, I'm having to speak up a little bit higher right now. There's so much outside noise. That's why I don't like it too much. It's just because of that. Now, when I went to go grab this truck this morning, the general manager told me that it rolled hard and I might not like it. To me, the suspension of it really isn't that bad. It doesn't. I mean, obviously, I'm coming from my Camaro that is on coilovers that rides like you're on a rock the entire time. This is obviously a lot more comfortable than that. But on top of that, it's not really my forte of car, put it that way. Now, like I said, I do like it now, only because of that roof. But again, it's not really my forte type of car. So, like I said, I don't want to dog on Jeep at all whatsoever. And like I said, I really understand why people go out and buy these, because it's honestly, off-roading, this thing is a blast to drive. I do want to hear from you guys though. If you guys had to daily this on regular roads and regular city traffic, even if you guys have one, please type in the comments and let us know what you guys like about it, what you guys don't like about it, because I would love to hear from you guys too. And because again, Evolutions isn't just Kosh and our channels, it's all of our channels, and we really enjoy talking to you guys through comments, through Instagram, through any form of social media that's messaging, or even meeting you guys in person too. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to it. It's a very very niche vehicle that only, you know, certain people actually understand. I took a mom for a ride in it also, and she said she didn't like it because of the features that I mentioned, the little side effects, I guess, that I mentioned earlier of having a car like this. But I will say this too: anybody that, again, anybody that see me in this Jeep, that owns this Jeep, it's like a family. They always give you that thumbs up, or they always give you that little like head nod that's like, you know, you're part of the family now. And I love that. It's sitting in the Camaro. Every time I pass me else in the Camaro, I always give each other a thumbs up or give each other a head nod. I love that. And I know that's where a lot of people love Jeeps at, and that's part of the reason why I like it. Now, I would love to take the tops off and talk to you guys, but I don't know how it's going to sound with all the wind noise. So I will do like a little like driving impression with the T-tops off, you know, showing everything about it. But like I said, as far as me buying this, I would love to if I was going to do it for those certain aspects of it. And the reason why I really haven't gone much in depth about this is because a lot of people already have. A lot of people already know what it's like to drive, and either it's one of two ways. All right, either you love it or you hate it. There's no in between with it. And like I said, the more and more I drive it, especially with the tops off again, the more and more I love it. And honestly, it puts a smile on my face. Like I said, when I first picked it up today and the tops were on it, I honestly dreaded driving it. It was the worst car. Honestly, it was on par of like one of the worst cars I've ever driven on normal public roads. But again, like I said, off-roading, perfect. T-tops, perfect. If you want to have fun, perfect. So a few things that I do like about it is the fact that the seats are actually pretty comfortable. I mean, you know, it's basically a normal leather seat. However, like I said, compared to how the truck rides, the seats actually make up for it a little bit, and it actually hugs you in pretty well, surprisingly. A few things that I do like about it too is that you can put your entire family in the back seat and go off-roading no matter where you are. You can just turn off-road and have a blast with your entire family. Put your dog in the back, and plus you do have that truck bed in the back, and it actually holds quite a bit. A lot of people do love the fact that this thing will actually tow a lot. I think I want to say it's around 7,100 to 7,500 pounds towing capacity for this, and like that's unheard of, especially for a V6 light duty truck like this. That's literally unheard of, and I mean that's what I love about it. And too, like I said, the biggest gripe that I have besides the stuff that I mentioned earlier is that V6. It could use a little more power, obviously, and that's what a lot of, you know, the Pentastar V6s, especially with how heavy they are too. That's just one of the little problems, I guess, if you will. But besides that, I like it a lot. It's one of those I'm sorry, I'm looking at a red light. It's one of those like trucks that you have to, like, you know, you have to know what you're buying before you buy it, basically. And I guess one of the things that I hate about it, which a lot of car manufacturers are going to, is that auto start stop feature. I hate that. I hate getting to a light and my car just shutting off on me. And like I said, that's one of the biggest things that I don't like about it. But besides that, honestly, it's a great car. Like I said earlier too, I had to literally like look at everything for it. It's one of those trucks where you have to really know what you're getting into, just like I said earlier. And after me driving for a while, I honestly, it's won me over quite a bit. Alright guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this little short and not sort of in-depth video of the 2020 Jeep Gladiator. Like I said, it's a little bit different from our usual reviews, obviously, just because of what the car offers. And like I said, I do like it a lot, actually, with the roof off. With the roof on, like I said, you guys can probably hear all this wind noise that it has. It's a very niche market, but again, like I said, I wanted to give my honest, full, in-depth review of the vehicle, and I hope you guys like it. So remember guys, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.